So I got a new job, and no, I'm not planning on becoming a full-time YouTuber, but by the end of this video, you will know if you are in the right opportunity vehicle to make your goals happen, similar to what I'm going through right now. In order to talk about what's ahead, allow me to catch you up on what led us to this point. In 2018, I left everything I've ever known in Columbus, Ohio, to move myself across the country to Dallas, Texas to start my tech sales career. I had written down on a piece of paper for months on end. I had no experience, no connections, no internships, but I wrote down, I have gotten a sales job in a big city. And I really lucked my way into a fast growing private tech company. Long story short, made over 60,000 cold calls and promoted my way up to a senior account executive. What I learned along the way in my 4.5-year software sales career is that nobody is going to come save you or give you everything you've ever wanted. You must go take it for yourself. And you're not always going to feel like doing the thing and showing up and making the activities happen, but pushing through that imposter syndrome or not feeling ready or like you want to show up to the office that day. It's showing up in those moments is what defines your success and actually separates you from other people over time. I don't view my life or career through the paradigm of failure ever, but if we're being honest, last year was pretty rocky. It was challenging. I had started out as an account executive. I hit my quota my first 6 quarters. And then I started to really taper off as my quota got super high. In the last 2 quarters of 2022 were just a catastrophe. I got put on a sales coaching plan. Some of you saw that in a previous video that have been supporting me for a while. And it was a really challenging time for me because similar to many of you, I'm incredibly ambitious and you attach so much of your self-worth and self-identity in your career, because naturally we want to be successful and become a millionaire by 30, these different arbitrary milestones that guys tend to set. I was able to continuously push through that moment, and what I learned after a lot of reflection is that we are ultimately a number at the end of the day, whether we like to accept it or not. Especially for public companies, the duty of leadership is to report positive growth, profits, and shareholder returns. So they stack rank every employee on a scale of relative value. How much are you contributing relative to what you are being paid? So for example, ask yourself, how much money are you making compared to how much money you are making the company or how much money you are saving the company? And if that's not meeting a certain threshold, you are at risk of being cut or replaced, which is what we're seeing at scale in the market today. After a lot of reflection, my company has made me into who I am today. And I'm incredibly grateful for that experience. And I truthfully wouldn't trade it for the world because I'm so much more confident and successful as a person, professional, as a result of working at my company. And I'm excited to share that my new role is actually still within the same company. I was presented an opportunity to join a brand new team selling exclusively to financial service organizations within our enterprise sales department. And it feels like a golden ticket. It feels like a new opportunity to reinvent myself. And my mentality going into the year is as if I'm a war commander and we are going to conquer the island. Imagine you turn up to the island with all of your ships, all of your lieutenants, all of your soldiers, and as soon as you get on the land, you tell your lieutenant, hey, burn all of the ships because we are sending a signal to all of the army and our enemy that we will either take the island, conquer everyone, or we will die here. It's a binary decision. And the closer you can look at hitting quota as a binary decision, either you do whatever it takes to hit quota or you fail to do whatever it takes and you miss quota. It's really as simple as that. I've been in that place before. That was previously when I left everything in my life in downtown Dallas, Texas, and moved up to North Plano to basically isolate myself and focus on my career. I know what it takes to get to that point, but it requires sacrifice. And as I look ahead to 2023, that is my mentality going into the year, doing whatever it takes to make it happen. So I do not let myself down, my family down, and my company down once again, because it was a very challenging year. And I want to be successful and I want to help other people be successful. So I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm completely all in and I have full conviction in my desire to go and contribute. And I would encourage you to take a few moments after this video to look yourself in the mirror and say, am I truly all in with what I'm doing today and the opportunity in front of me and who I'm working with, what we're working on? And if you don't feel fully in with wanting to do that and see yourself developing there and contributing, then it's not worth your time, because you have so much potential and you're spending your time and talent on something that you otherwise could be repurposing it somewhere else that may be a better use of that talent you have. So really think about that. I'm super grateful to be at the company I am today. I'm reinvigorated. I'm pumped up. I'm going to make the year ahead the best one yet of my career. I want you guys to hold me accountable to that. Thank you so much for watching here today, and let's make it happen.